Hi yogis and yoginis, Nick here again. So I had some requests for some work for the upper back and the shoulder area to get rid of some of the tension in those areas. So we're going to start with a great stretch for the upper back called Eagle Arms. Now I've done full eagle, the standing balancing posture in a previous video, so if you haven't seen that and you want to explore the full pose, then go ahead and check out that video. But for those of you who just want to experience the benefits in the upper back without worrying about standing around on one foot, we can do this sitting. So come to a comfortable seated position. Inhale and stretch out your arms. Big, huge stretch. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other gently on the back and spread your fingers. So let this be expansive. And then go ahead and give yourself a really big hug with the right arm on top. Reach for your shoulder blades. You're going to cross the elbows as much as you can. And then from here, you're going to bring your arms up. Some of you might get right here. If when you do this even, you start to lose the cross of your elbows because there's a lot of tightness in the back, or sometimes if we have bigger arms, then we start to lose this. So if that's the case, then go back to this. Go back to this big hug, crossing the elbow and reaching for the shoulder blades. And this will be enough for you for now until you open up some more. If you can keep the elbows crossed and bring the arms up, maybe you're just going to get right here. If you're tighter in the back, that's fine. You can stay here. Those of you who can bring your fingertips and your palm together, bringing your hands directly in front of your face. So you're going to miss seeing my face for a moment here. And bringing them straight up and down from your elbows. Watching here that your hands are coming in towards your face. They're coming straight up and down. And taking some deep breaths here. You can even close your eyes. Each time you inhale, really breathing your awareness into that area. Each time you exhale, sending your breath there. Letting them open and release a little bit more. It's common to get knots and tight spots and things in here, so really take a few breaths, 4 to 6 breaths. If you're not feeling much of a stretch here, and some of you won't, then you can start to draw your shoulder blades down on your back. And that will start to increase the stretch and maybe draw your elbows into the center of the room. And that should wake that stretch up a little bit more for you. For those of you who are having a whopper of a stretch where you were, stay there first. And then to come out, we're going to release the arms. Huge stretch out again. Spread the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together. Keeping the heart open. Left arm on top. Big hug. Find your shoulder blades. Keeping that. So maybe staying at the big hug. If this is a hard pose for you, you can stay here. Or you can bring the arms up. And if you can't quite catch your hands, just practice here. As long as the elbows are crossed, that's the important part. Those of you who can find fingertips and palms together can join your hands. Make sure your hands are right in front of your face. You're going to draw your wrists straight up and down from your elbows. Watch that the hands are coming towards the face. And then from here, taking some deep breaths. Really long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing into that upper back area. Those of you who are maybe wanting a little bit more here can draw your shoulder blades down and then gently bring your elbows towards the center of the room. And taking deep breaths here. Only do that though if you were not feeling a stretch where you were. Don't overdo here. And then slowly release. Stretch out the arms. Spread your fingers. Opening the heart. And then bringing your hands back down to your legs. So 4 to 6 breaths on each side. Be a good guideline to start with. So that's eagle arms. Good for getting rid of that upper back tension, and often we get knots in between the shoulder blades and lots of tension there. So you can do that at your desk, or you can do it sitting on the floor. You can do it in the commercial break of your favorite TV program, whatever you can squeeze it in. So I hope that's helpful for you. If you found this video helpful, or if you liked it, then please take a moment to click the thumbs up below and perhaps leave me a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, click the yellow subscription button so that you get the videos as soon as they come out. And on YouTube, if you have any requests for videos, then just leave them in the comments below. If you're watching this via Facebook, then take a moment to leave me a comment and hit the thumbs up. And if you would like to leave a request, hit the discussion tab and leave me a request for a video. If there's an area of the body or a pose that you want me to focus on in the videos, then let me know. Thank you. Namaste. Hi yogis and yoginis. Nick here again. going to do another great thing to do to increase shoulder mobility and just to keep some of that upper back tightness out. So it's just called easy shoulders, and it actually is really simple. Bringing your hands to your thighs. So we don't want to have the hands on the knees because then we start to round our body forward for most people. So if you bring them onto the thighs, you'll notice that your elbows bend slightly. Then draw your bent elbows in towards you. Lengthen your spine from the root of your tailbone up through the top of your head. And then keep